guys, and welcome back to another episode of Elder Scrolls Online. So today I'm going to explain something about the Alliance War. So if you're into the PvP or just big battles, this movie is just for you. So what about let's get some step-ons. So let's start about the Alliance War. So now maybe you think, okay, I know everything about Alliance War, or maybe you doesn't know anything about the Alliance War. But I'm here to tell you about some of the things in the Alliance War that you maybe didn't know. So let's start from the beginning. Yes, when you click on maybe your key binding H, then you get up the Alliance War panel where you can see different small things about what is happening in my Alliance War right now. Because when you create your character from the beginning, you know, with the faces and which class you get, automatic when you have created your character, you will get assigned to one campaign. And the Alliance War, because if all players was in the same Alliance War, it will be a very big war. So it won't happen if you thought all will be in the same realm. But no, you will be assigned to one unique realm where also all of us maybe will be. But when you create, you maybe get on the campaign named campaign 2, or I don't know if they have some kind of code word for them. Maybe you get assigned to campaign 0, and then your friends are on campaign 4 and you want to play with them, then it's no problem, because you can actually transfer over to the campaign like a guest, and then you can play with them, or you can choose to move your main campaign to another campaign in the game. You can choose to move your campaign or just play as a guest on it. So never mind on what you're going to say. You will always play with your friends in sort of a way, because in the war there will maybe be only numbers for 200 players or 300 players, 100 on either side. But at the last they have some offline spots, and that means if one of the players have a friend that want to be a guest, it always have an extra place for your friend to join the war. So with that, you can always play with your friends. You doesn't need to think about that, and you can always move your campaign or whatever. But when you open your Alliance War panel, you can see your campaign, how it's going with it, and you have some tools that you can move and sort of things you're going to see when you get into the game. So no problems with playing with your friends. And the other thing is that I have you maybe know about the title, the Emperor, and people first thought, okay, it's going to be an almighty NPC boss, but no, it's going to be a player. When all the 6 castles in Alliance War is going to be captured, then one of the players that have earned most Alliance point and been the best player in the week, or I'm not pretty sure how they're going to choose which player is the best, but the player with the most Alliance point and who maybe killed most or healed most or tanked most, he will get the title Emperor. Also he will get a unique skill line called the Emperor, where you will get some of the best PvP skills in all time of the game. So it's basically the Emperor, and now you may be thinking it must be very hard to get it, and yeah, because it's only one of the players on each faction that get it only when you win the war, and you require to hold 6 keeps on one time, so you can take over the Cyrodiil and crown the Emperor. And it's pretty hard, I'm going to think. So we now have how you could play with your friends, and you now know everything about the Emperor that is needed to know. So maybe you have thought about what is the castles and what can we do with the castle, and each castle have some upgrade mechanisms where you can upgrade your castle with the farm or punchwork or the mine. And if you maybe going to upgrade your wood stock, then the gate is going to get more experience, and if you upgrade your farm, you can maybe get more guards, and guards will get better HP on your guild or your castle, and sort of that. And when you have captured your castle, you can also choose your guild to claim it, so your guild will get the castle for themselves, and that must be a pretty cool thing to have your own castle. I'm trying to get a castle with my guild when the game is going to go live, but I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit harder. So yeah, and some of the features I can't wait for in the game about the Alliance War is when you're defending a castle, it's not only the players who can attack the castle, because as you can see in the new Arrival movie, that one of the castles in Cyrodiil, or the main city, is going to be attacked by undeads. And if you see much the movie, you can also see there's going to be a chance to summon monsters and sort of. So I think you can maybe watch on it like you and your friend is going to stay on the gate, and you're just staying on the wall and looking out, and maybe there's going to come some fog or some darkness, and out of the darkness you begin to see small undeads creeping around, and now you know there's something wrong. And 5 minutes after, you can see maybe or feel it by your castle is under attack by a big zombie invasion. So I think sort of that type is going to be in the game, because all the Arrival movie teaser trailer won't be giving any meaning of the game. So not enough about you can get attacked by players. I also think there's a chance to get attacked by a werewolf or undeads or vampires. So it's not pretty 100% sure, but I'm guessing some sort of it's going to be real. So, but thank you guys for listening, and it's basically the Alliance War. You get into the Alliance War, you capture castles, and you get Alliance point where you can buy skills and armor and weapon from. I'm going to make a little more dedicated movie about what is what in Alliance War. So hang on guys, and thanks for watching.